and that was a dump truck driving by. Sorry, this has been a while. We'll get to all that, but I was just in life, in person, just sitting here, and I was checking out this lady's stream because she had all these emojis popping by, and at first I thought all of these. Oh, you guys can't see my screen. Shoot. You see, and I'm not really sure. I'm not a part of her community. She was just like on the front page. She's apparently having a great stream. She seems very excited about this hype train that she has going on. I don't know much about Twitch culture, but what I love about her page off rip is just like how interactive it is and how, you know what I'm saying? I love her energy. DJ Amber _D. But I love the emotes and stuff that are going on, and because it looks like I think these are her parents back here. I think she mentioned that. I could be completely wrong, but then I wonder, are they hearing this crazy music or is it just in their headphones? Well, he's dancing, so it has to mean that they're listening to it. Shit, you're drinking some wine. They're down for Christmas. This is a holiday party for them. What a great daughter. But I don't know what's driving these. Someone could probably explain to me what's driving the stuff blowing up and all that. But when all those memes pop out and explode, at first I thought those were all of her followers, which I think would be really dope. You know what I mean? As what I'm saying is one day when we have software engineers and on our own website, this is a good page to take some inspiration from. I really like the way she's using everything. Maybe she has a team, you know what I mean? I have no idea. I have a feeling, though, because she's a DJ, and DJs are really talented. I'm sure she's controlling all this. She's probably just, what she can do with the audio, she probably just has an idea how to do it for the imaging, or the visuals of what she has going on. And this is automated, of course, a new subscriber alert. This is awesome. This is a really cool setup that she has going on, and I love the vibe and the energy. And the reason I felt a tingle to come on and watch it and just have jump on stream, and I didn't do it going let me just that's not how I started, it's just making too much in my head, too much thinking about it too much, and I should have just been doing it. But I put in here, this is a dope stream, and then she literally said, you know what they say, follow your vibe or what'd she say, something about follow your vibe to find your tribe, I think is what she said. And I'm dang it, I should have been recording that on stream. I should have been here doing it. But this right here, maybe it is, and maybe these are, but these should be everyone's avatars popping up. I don't know what it would take to run that. Probably a scrub. I don't know. Saving a database that we build, but doing stuff like that makes it even more engaging. Especially we get into data economics and things like that. Stuff like that would be at your fingertips. That level of engagement and wovenness of community and creator. But yeah, so go check her out. She's amazing. Would love to have her as a creator of Tribe Vibe Network. But we gotta still work on what that means and what that does for us. And yes, I go to my creator dashboard to make sure everything's groovy, okay? I trust it more than my OBS and Restream, okay? I have one viewer. Thank you, viewer. My chat. No one has chatted me. Oh, you guys stink. Boo, you guys. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you guys. But yeah, she had a really cool stream. That was pretty awesome. Let's go back here. So what's going on, Tribe Vibe Network? It's good to see you. It's happy to have you. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. Hope you guys had a great Christmas Eve. I hope you guys are able to spend some time with family. If you have family that deserves to be hung out with, I hope you got what you deserve. I hope this year you just were able to reflect and, karma was able to find you. And I hope that you guys all live in a way where that great karma can just come up and love and snuggle you and make happen what you didn't think was possible. Hopefully you got to see your loved ones. Hopefully you got what you needed. Hopefully you were just able to have some fun and enjoy and relax and reset before we get into a new year. And if you had to work, God bless you. You know what I mean? Because let's not act like some people just didn't have to work the worst shift of their lives yesterday. God bless you. I hope you could find your day to recover and your own version of what Christmas means to you. And you're able to celebrate and whatnot, So what we're going to do today is we're really just going to talk about getting things together for the new year. Talk about some things that have been going on. And just kind of get, like I said, get a handle on things. Talk about things. We're having a little bit of fun today, but we're really just going to focus on getting things together. Perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and get an opening prayer in today. Dear God, thank you for today, and I just pray for all those that are in need of a prayer. I just ask that you guide my tongues and guide my actions to shepherd people to your world and to your light, to your grace and to your presence. Thank you for just the visions that come to us that speak and lead us to a better world. Thank you for allowing us to feel hope in a dark time. I pray that the evils of this world are just able to meet your warriors and to be stopped and vanquished. I pray that we all not only find the light, but once we find it, we understand its abundance and spread it as far and as wide and as deep into this darkness as we can. I pray for all those that are just afraid and feel betrayed by our government and our times and the people in power. Thank you for just keeping your hands on us and giving us your shield and sword in this world. I pray that enough of us are able to see the injustice and stand up for the injustice, and even in big victories or just little steps, we make strides towards acting and bringing morals and respect and self-esteem and confidence back to this world, so that we can just keep it in a loving hand and get it back into a loving hand. I pray that I'm able to stay meek and stay humble and diminish myself so that you can be more greatly seen. I ask that you use me as a vessel to bring new ways into this world. Thank you for allowing me to be a messenger and a carrier of your will. And thank you as always for blessing the road in front of us as you bless the one that we leave behind. In your holy name and by your Son Jesus Christ we pray. Amen. So guys, we are going to talk about 2026. Should we do a little reaction? We could do a little reaction. I don't know that we will. If you hear some trumpet playing and some music being made, that's my nephew in the background. He is out of the room currently, but he will be back. I'm sure he'll pop his head in, or at least, you'll be able to hear him. He's a great kid, all right? He's a great kid, a great musician. One day you're going to know his name, all right? All right? I think it'll be a big thing one of these days. But what I think we're going to do is we're going to open up, I think we're going to open up like a Notion page. Or, I'm sorry, it's CalDraw. Let's just go there first. Nice and simple. Just a whiteboard online. What more can we ask for? And here's some of the database schemes that we're working on. We need to save that. Here's just actually just come on. Should we do a new one? Let's just do a new one to save this. Then let's go ahead and reset this. And we definitely need to listen to something. Because this whole just being quiet. Where's that DJ girl at? Let's put her back on. DJ Amber, I believe. Can I listen to her while I work on this? Is that a possibility? I did follow her, so it should be easy to find her. We're gonna have to have her as a feature in my stream. Okay, so let's go back and let's make this. Let's turn this back to nothing. She keeps talking too much. We'll have to jump out of it, but let's see if it works for now. So let's see here. What we are talking about. $20.26 from personal. It's a tripod. And everything in between. Yeah, she's talking too much. It's okay. Like, she's not talking too much. She's talking too much for, like, what I need. Let me be specific when I say that. She's just throwing me off, all right? Nothing personal. Where's my chill beats? That's what I need. Thought I heard them coming. The parents are home, guys. The parents are home. You would think I would remember how to do this too, because I've done it 1,300 times now. There we go. All right, so let's see here. Let's see here. So let's start with TribeChief in 2026, right? Because that's where we're really at, all right? This is what I really want to talk about. TribeChief in 2026, right? All right. So to start the year, right? And that should be the middle of the year, right? So where we're coming into the year at. We have a constant stream. So that was one of the biggest reasons with why I'm here today. At this time, at this hour, in this ungodly hour of 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Why am I here at 4 o'clock in the afternoon when I normally stream at 7? It's because we have to stay consistent. And being here at Friday is better than not being here at all. And I'm worried with what my plans are this evening that I wouldn't be here. Which is me and I'm sorry, we're going out. Okay, we're going out tonight. Taking the nephew out on the town. We're having some fun. What? What's up, Poop? You see them? They'll be all right. They're just getting some stuff out of the car. But we have some constant streamers with me and Gigi. Maybe that's where I really want to start. Let's move off this for 1 second. What do we know? What did we learn in 2025, right? Well, in November, and this is in regards to Tribe Vibe. Well, you know what? This is in regards to Tribe Vibe Network. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Yep, there we go. All right, what did we learn in 2025? Well, that we can average 1,000 views a week, a day, with model of streams to videos to shorts. Right? We did that in November. It might not be the same because the 28 days has gone, but we surpassed it with the complete mismanagement of our Opus Clips ability. So Opus Clips takes your videos and turns them into shorts. Totally mismanaged my monthly budget of that, right? Just because it was a big push and we were just trying stuff, right? Just now, in this day or so, did I get more credits to the monthly subscription? Look, we have 28.7 views in the last 28 days, right? That's what this is, right? Let me double check that. That might have changed. Yeah, in the past 28 days, and we still have 2 more days to go. 28,000 views from November 28th to December 25th, right? 105 hours of watch time, plus 13 subscribers, right? So listen, what we have proven is that what we're doing can work. But it has to be maintainable. Right? Oops. That's not what I wanted. We also learned that we are capable Hey, Mama.
Hey, Boo.
How you doing?
I'm just gonna wrap some last minute gifts.
Oh, some last minute gift wrapping
Yeah.
for our party tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am on stream.
Hi, Steve.
They can't see you. Do you want them to see you?
No.
Okay, good.
Here's what we got Misty
Oh, just a sack of seeds.
in this.
And that
It's
guy?
more expensive than I think Dad thought.
He quoted me 180.
Oh, we did?
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You think she'll like it?
I think she'll love something like this. It's a little bird buddy, guys. It's a you get to you put a bird feeder on, and since we're in 2025, they put one of those ring camera things that can motion you and turns on when something comes close, so you can see the birds eating next to your bird feeder. You know who would have really liked that?
Who?
Your parents.
I know, but they're dead.
Well, I know. That's why I said that. Who would have?
Yeah.
That's why I said it like that. She's so cool sometimes, guys.
What am some of this stuff?
Yeah, you can move all that. Put it on the shelves behind you if you need to.
I've got wrapping to do, and I have to go.
You don't have any bows? We didn't save our bows from this year?
I know.
That sucks. I feel like that's like hard to believe.
What are you streaming?
Oh, well, the most important thing is that I missed my Monday and I can't miss my Friday or I'd miss a whole week. So I had to get it in today. I didn't really have much planned. So what I'm doing is just like, where are we right now in 2025 and what do we need to do 26 just to kind of clean up and be efficient with my time. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go till about 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Yeah, about an hour. Well, it'll be about 2 hours.
2 hours of you just talking?
Well, we're working. The whole point of the stream is to build a business on stream. So, yeah. I would react to some political stuff, but I feel like that's just, I don't have enough time to really tell them how I feel about the Donald Trump situations right now.
It's just so much going on. It's just ridiculous.
War in Venezuela.
It's just, where's you at? Like, how is he still in office? Like, this is so much.
Like, how is he allowed to be the president of the United States?
Like, seriously. Like, come on. I feel like we're living in the Twilight Zone.
Like this can't be like real reality.
He's a sexual offender. How is he
He's a convicted felon. How is he still in office?
People are so fucking stupid.
They are. It's baffling how ignorant the world is and how people are just like, I don't know.
Believe anything.
Yeah, they believe he's from God, man. Did you see? It was floating around over the Christmas break. It was like a clip that said, "Don't bully kids for believing in Santa. There's full ass adults out here that believe Trump was sent by God." I know, and it's kind of like wild that that's a true statement. Like, I don't know. Critical thinking is dead.
I think if they just took a moment and realized they're being lied to. I mean, it's
Yeah.
obvious they're being lied to. Like, how many people are really holding on to that?
I don't know. I do think there's like a big crack happening, especially with like the younger Republicans when it comes to Trump. My problem, my worry is that they haven't broken against like his policy or what he stands for. They've just broken with the man. You know what I mean? Because the ideal situation is they break with fascism. You know what I mean? I'm not. Only time will tell with that, but I do think they're starting to break with Donald Trump.
Well, I don't think anyone would vote for a fascist government. I think everybody thinks.
He wasn't fascist.
No, I think that they believe the narrative that the others are the bad people, where they don't realize that
That is
literally
fascism.
they are the bad people, and only the wealthy are benefiting.
Right. The wealthy are the bad people.
Right, but like they think Donald Trump's going to do something for them.
No, I mean
I mean, what's he doing for them?
I don't know. I've seen clips recently where it's like, where like like a guy was at a holiday party. He's like, "What has Donald Trump done for you? How has he made your life better?" He's like, "Better than Obama." He's like, "We had health insurance under Obama." Like, that's just like factually not true. He literally got rid of like the one thing that Obama was able to do because Republicans were so like hard up to not work with him.
And the only reason Republicans don't want the health care is because that means they have to help the public and not just their greedy ass selves.
And exactly. And who does it help? It helps corporations bleed us even more dry.
We're just pawns in their game.
We are literally sheep to slaughter. Like, we are just here to
Yeah,
buy
like, people
and spend
are
money
doing
for
it.
them.
Like, how dumb are you? Like, like, that's why education's important. And that's when they started with the standardized tests and shit. If they dumbed down America, and now they can't think for themselves.
You think that's a big point to point at? Is like when standardized testing became a bigger and bigger thing?
Yeah, I do. I think that, like, there's been a meme recently going around about how, like, the Netherlands or somebody copied our education system, and then we changed it to,
Standardized testing?
standardized testing and all that shit. That's because you're dumbing them people down, they can't critically think.
Because they can't like tell you why they're right. They just know that it's number B.
That's just the answer, right? That's just
Right,
the answer.
right.
They have no, like, when I was in school, you had to, like, give a written answer about why you answer a certain way. You had to have
Right.
proof in your answer.
Right, and when people want to like, because then it gets scary because like what you're talking about is like the reason why sometimes there's like more than one answer is because when you boil down the why of something, it can kind of splinter off, and like things like you add more variables and you get deeper into something. But now when people say, well, there could be more than one answer, like more than one thing can be correct, it's like, nah, bro, not in your level of understanding. Like, no, like fascism is wrong. Like what he's doing is wrong. Like this is, like you're living in a delusion if you try to act like there's a different truth sometimes. Like you don't know enough to know that there could be a different answer. You know what I'm saying?
Everything he has said is a lie.
Forever, ever since like he sold
How
steaks.
stupid are people that they are believing the bullshit?
I mean,
Like that's how dumb they are.
I mean, it's scary too because like you can look at it like I don't know. It's just scary because again, like you're right. Cable news rotted people's brains. Cable television. He was a reality TV star. He was a reality TV. Thank God Kim Kardashian's not a white male, or she might be running the country right now.
I mean, if we could get him elected, we need any possible elected.
That's true. I mean, that's true. They just have to steal the.
And that's what it is to people, entertainment.
Yeah, that's the scary part. They don't.
It's not entertainment.
Yeah.
Fucking read a book.
Yeah.
Look at some history. How many history books have been written about Hitler in the 30s and Germany, and here we are just doing it again?
Well, when I started when I first started my streams, like I'm like, well, I like to talk to history, so let's like look at some history stuff. And we were looking at the buildup of World War II, like going from the Great Depression. Mm-hmm. First off, the number one thing you realize is the countries that became radicalized were the countries where the government didn't do anything for the working class, with like no investment. Like if they didn't invest in like subsidization, getting them jobs, or healthcare, you know, they lost hope and they radicalized, right?
Right. When Hitler came into power, people in Germany were suffering, and they were looking for help.
Well, they had actually stabilized for a second. So like when he first came around, because it's almost like verbatim with Trump. He when he first came around, he like tried to like take power by force, and like there was like a riot at their capital, and like a couple people died, right? And then he lost because he lost that election, right? And then over time, the economy just kind of stabilized with like, you know, because like we're a little bit farther from war and stuff. And then it wasn't until their economy went to shit and their government like turned their back on the working class people again did Hitler get another opportunity to run and get into power, and he was able to take advantage of it. So it's even more so like how like Trump's boiled out, other than the fact that Trump actually won a little bit more than Hitler, because that's how crazy Americans are.
People's grievances are valid, but the answer to them is not.
No, 100%. The reason I talk about a different version of economy is because I think the reason we're so radicalized, both in like, you know, like a Luigi Mangione situation of shooting a CEO, or like MAGA people believing delusionally in a leader that, you know, their media is like propping up, right? Both of those are versions of radicalization. I think we're so radicalized because for our first time in history, like my generation's not going to have as nice of things as your generation's like projected to have. You know what I mean? Or like, you know, like a state, like a, we're not going to, our economy will never be as stable or as powerful as yours according to like current predictions. And I think we feel that. We feel the fact that like we don't have the same spending power, we don't have the same access to healthcare. Like things are sliding, and like the more we know about like food even being fake, you know what I'm saying? Like we know that we're the more we know that we are sheep to slaughter, the less hopeful we are, the more we're in control that we are.
The rich versus the poor.
Period. I mean that's
why you don't want one company running anything, because then they have the power of that thing.
Right, and like exactly. That's why we need to have a big monopoly bust. You know what I'm saying? We have to bring that energy back.
And people don't need to be as rich as Elon Musk.
$1 trillion?
Once you hit that, all that money should be going back to the civilization that you come from.
And when we talk about America's greatest time of like building infrastructure, setting our morals, and setting like the economy that we stand upon today, that's like the greatest generation, right? The one that came back from like fought World War I, got us out of Great Depression, World War II. They built the highway system. They built like our modern way of doing things and stuff. Back in those days, during like the boom and stuff, when things were like two cars, a house, 3 kids, and only one person having to work, guess how much the richest tax bracket was getting taxed?
I don't know.
94%. So after you made a certain amount of money, every dollar was taxed at 94%. And like that's what like fueled the GI Bill. So every man in America and woman who went to war and came back could go get a free education. Like that's the generation that built all this. You know what I'm saying? And the more that they've lost power and their teachers have gone away, the more like we backslide.
Like, so you're so dumb that you're going to believe what the people who are trying to manipulate you are telling you.
Right.
Like, come on. Like we
Yeah, no, and realize that everything that they try to do is to turn us against each other. Because when you look through history, when the working class was working together, anything is possible.
Yeah.
You can win a world war. You can flip an economic situation.
It shouldn't be one
You can
group
build a
of
highway
people.
system.
It should never be a group of people making decisions for the masses.
Yeah, exactly. Period. It should never be one man.
Nope. And that's why they got to do some reform on, donating to campaigns and da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it starts with the lobbyism.
Which hopefully that will happen. Gavin, will you help me carry some of these downstairs?
You wrapped that really quickly.
I'm a pro.
I think you did your first podcast, Mom.
I don't have any bows, so
Oh, so they're not gonna be cute. Well, maybe we'll pick some up while we're gone.
it's okay. All right, Gabby, I'm gonna take all of this downstairs.
Okay.
This doesn't have a tab on it, but it's for Aunt Missy. This is Aunt Missy's.
Okay.
This is White Elephant. And that's it.
Mom was just wrapping stuff, and then Max is on the stream.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
podcasting
cleaning
right now.
my room. I just had to get some stuff out of here.
Who wants to help me carry your presents?
Zayno, help my mom. She needs help carrying some stuff
Yeah, you
upstairs.
can carry these two downstairs.
Okay.
And just put them by the tree. Can
You
get
might
it?
have to put the trumpet down for a second.
And then I need this one. You can bring it down. That one's
Zayn, you got some hands. Come on.
Can you get that?
Show her how strong you are.
That one's kind of heavy.
You got it.
Very strong.
Can you get the last one?
I can't.
You can't? Here, can I help you out?
Or if you put it in my arm or something, I can get it.
No, you give a whole arm for that one.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining the stream, Mom. See you later. She said anytime, guys. You heard her. She has to come back. But yeah, the world's crazy, man. The world is really crazy. Alright. I don't want that. Alright. So what did we learn in 2025? $1,000 a day with a model of streams, video shorts. We can run and operate a website. Can help form the community. What else do we know? What else do we know? What else do we learn in 2020 Vibe about Tribe Vibe Network? That it is theoretically possible. I can work.
Whoa!
Chill out, Mother Nature. What are we doing? I guess it's my fault for leaving a bunch of papers at the window. Especially here in Ohio.
You ready to shower?
Hey, Zayno, Gabby, shut that door. What else do we know? What else do we know? Bloop. What you got? Your bow? Alright. Alright. What do we... Ooh. There's something else up here. Okay. All right, so what did we learn in 2025? 1,000. We can do 1,000 views a day. A day with a model of streams to videos to shorts. We can run and operate a website that can help form the community. Should say tribe. It's theoretically possible that I can work full time for Tribe Network in 26. We will be speaking in 26 at Black Tech Week, and we can hold weekly executive meetings. What do we have in motion? We have the LLC. We have 4 streams a week, content brainstorm with Tribe Nights and vibe checks, and our economic model has a lot of main, like we can see how it can start to form. We can get these featured creators on, build a database to track all of the engagement, and then we can make an analytics page to make it transparent, and then use tribe cards to break down individual creators and like their impact on our engagement with the stream. So that's exciting stuff, and not just the stream, but like on our website, our YouTube page, and our Twitch channel. So that's awesome. So that's great, but like, what the next part would be? I might have to get rid of these. We need to launch database for we need to build a database that can store all of the that can track the analytics and then once that database can store all needed tracking info, we need to then start a hard launch of content, and we're gonna call that the next PTO push. We're gonna call it January push, Q1 push. Sorry, that was a wife break. That was a little wife break right there, where she comes in and we talk real quick. It is an oh damn! Did I lose my? Nope, it's still here somewhere. I just have to find it. Cool. Okay.
Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why? So then I came to office, I came to work this morning, a little while after that, and I get to work, and when I'm coming in, Harvey goes, Kanye West is coming in today. I was like, no, bullshit, no, hell, why would Kanye West come to TNT? And legitimately, 20 minutes later, he shows up with Candace Owens.
Yep.
What? Wait, what? Wait, this is recent, right? That's crazy. This is recent, right? A day ago.
Yeah, this is your first time in Twitch stream, on a Twitch stream? Okay.
What are the rules?
Nothing, no rules, it's just chill. Van Lathan, everybody.
Oh, you're doing it right now?
Oh yeah, I'm live. I've been
Oh,
live. I've been live. There's
what?
30 people watching.
30,000 people watching?
Yeah.
I'm umped out right now. I have no idea how
Oh
any
no,
of this
this
works.
is, I mean, look, I'm on too. Wait, how old are you?
I'm 45.
Okay, you're more on than I am,
Yeah.
but I'm also.
You're not unk at all.
No, 34 is supposed to be like big bro, but I think. Oh, also don't show your phone on that
Turn
camera.
it
That's
off.
the camera that we're using.
You don't want to see my explore page.
But yeah,
You don't want to see.
we can look at it. But in this realm,
He, this is the part that Hassan should be better at. This man asked for rules. He said there are no rules, and then he gave him a rule by not showing your phone. What are we doing, Hassan? You're supposed to be unk. You're about to try to tell us why you're unk. This is why you're big bro, because you don't have a list of rules for us to follow when you walk in the door. You should be teaching us something here, not just lead by example. If you want to be unk, you gotta give unk some rules to follow while he on stream.
you're anything over the age of like 20, you're owned. They treat you like you're dying. And to be fair, I am dying a little bit. I busted my ankle, playing basketball.
Can you hoop?
Yeah, I mean a little bit.
What's your game? Who's your game like? Who would you compare the game to?
Turkish Jokic. That's what they say. Look, they're claiming I can't hoop. Okay, hold on.
You can see some video of you hooping.
Yeah. I got you. Hold on. Here. Where is it?
How Hassan shined in the creative basketball team.
No, I know, but I want the original video.
But who you out here playing against, though? That's the thing.
I was playing against. You'll see. I'm gonna show it to you. Hold on.
I brought 16 of the biggest creators who hoop for a 1v1 tournament, and the winner gets $10,000. Let's go! And the first matchup is
Drumroll.
Cash versus Noah.
Cash Nasty?
Oh, your brother.
What, he was with Nick Briz?
I don't know.
Wasn't Cash Nasty one of the guys? Wasn't it when the pandemic happened? I got hooked on these crazy street ball games.
Oh yeah.
With
Well,
those
I don't know.
guys.
I don't know about the other guy, but he was one of the guys.
I think Cash Nasty was.
He probably was.
He wasn't
Yeah.
with him, but he had a beef with Nick Briz or whatever.
Nick Briz? I don't know.
You know that guy that like
So we need to build a database that can store the analytics from all creators and network. Once database can store all the needed tracking info. Start a hard launch of content in Q1. Hard launch of content. Q1 push. And that should be. When I say that, let's give me another arrow. Make this orange. When we're saying that, we're saying dropping, streaming 5 nights a week, dropping 7 YouTube videos, dropping I want to say 5 so bad.
dunks like the white guy. You never see this crazy street ball like they go to the. Like, hey, we're going to Baton Rouge, like crazy.
Wait, are you talking about?
Oh, here's
the
my
guy who looks like
original.
Ninja? The white guy, the dunk guy, the
The
dunk.
dunk guy, yeah, he dunks.
Oh yeah,
And like so, he had a beef with Cash.
Oh, he
Nasty.
did?
Like, I was watching this. I was literally in Santorini, and I'm watching this stuff. Like,
Let me
I'm
see if I
hooked on
can
it
find it.
over and over. There was a whole drama between Nick Briz and Cash Nasty. Nick was on the
Wait, maybe this is a different white guy actually, because the one I'm
That's
thinking
what I'm
of is
talking about.
the one I'm thinking about is a different white guy.
But he started off as a dude who he would do those videos like LeBron be like, and he would act like him when he was like dunking and trying to act like he's mimicking his player mannerisms, and then he became a street ball. I want to see you hoop though.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I just wanted to set it up for you so you understand, like, the competition is pretty solid, right?
Okay, yeah.
Where's the first
I
game?
got refs.
Oh, here. This is my first game,
That's you. All right. Let's see.
I think. Oh, no, J-Dub is there, too. No, that's not me. That's J-Dub. I don't know why I thought that was me. That's crazy. I wish I could play, like, you know, right?
I've seen a lot of these basketball.
Yeah,
creators.
they're all
I watch a
pretty
lot of
big
these
basketball
guys.
creators. So, but like there were actual ballers, like actual hooper creators.
Yeah.
And then there were people like myself who aren't like hooper content creators at all.
But you're right.
But we like kind of play. Some of the people don't even play at all.
got the final matchup of the
Oh,
first
shit.
round, so neither of you
Hassan.
basketball content, but you both do. So what's your experience?
Yeah, he don't hoop either.
What the fuck is going
So
on?
I don't think he hoops. I think he hoops either.
He looks like his males that is he looks like a groiper. Like what?
No, he was really nice. He's like 16. He's a really nice guy. He's a YouTuber as well. He's I forget, but he's a YouTuber. He's really nice.
And that was the last time I
He looks kind of tall.
He told me he was a fan too.
played the
before.
league, but you know, I
But
hoop
I see what you mean
occasionally.
though.
I think I got
Affected
this.
you.
I'm gonna make sure I agree with that check.
Okay.
Oh, damn, he's going all the way. I'm nowhere near as confident as Hudson is. I'm an old man. I feel like they brought me out here specifically so, like, you know, they can do some dunk compilations off of, like, a person that at least is comparable in size to, like, a Chris or a J-Dub. But I do hoop. Like,
What did they say?
Oh, I've known Jester for a minute. So he was just like, bro, I want to do like this one-on-one competition with like, you know, a prize or whatever. I obviously don't give a shit about, you know, the prize money.
Oh,
or
shit.
whatever. I think it's like good.
Hooping and play basketball.
I love hooping, and also I think it's like a good
All
good
right.
way to put me out there that's not
Thanks, Dwight.
obviously political, because like all my content is politics, right?
I didn't mean to pin that.
enjoy it. I'm just here to have
This is the first game, but
Oh,
it's
top
not
of the key. Bang! You left him open.
Thank you, Helen Rockapole.
Oh yeah, so I mean,
We'll call you Delight 5.
I've never really seen Hudson
He's
hoop.
not bad. See, he's got
He's a
he's a
lefty.
play.
He's a lefty.
Bro, you can't score again or I'm cooked.
Oh, you bet on this game?
Yeah, -6 Hassan.
Open. He's taking it.
Bro, you gotta guard that, Hudson.
You gotta step up.
Another.
Dude, he reminds me of like a 1960s power forward. 5-1.
big man
Oh, good
game.
pump.
I play.
6-1.
I play like
He is
a
at
plumber.
game point.
This guy's stressful.
I can use my left too. I can use my left as well. So that was 7-1, right? That was my first game.
Yeah,
But
put-
then
let-
the
let's see
real one. But the real.
Yeah, let's see you play somebody black.
Oh no, this is gonna.
Put a black American up there.
Okay.
He said put a real athlete in front of you.
You know,
Because I
it's
just saw you
gonna.
dominate the heartland. Let's see if you can dominate the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's coming.
I want to see it. Okay. You got to play him.
My charity event that I did taught me how to shoot a three-pointer. If not,
Finals.
yes, sir.
What
He
is
came to my charity event that I did, taught me how to shoot a three-pointer, basically.
You taught him how to play. So this is, wait, is this teacher versus the student right now?
I mean, I guess, but the only thing I have on.
Okay, I do wanna.
No caveats. Let the video speak for itself.
Okay.
What's the caveat?
The caveat is actually, Chris plays very differently now than he did here.
I'm potentially
But you'll
posting
see
him
why.
down. He's a better shooter than me. He's faster than me. He's better on D. It's gonna be tough.
Okay, let's see what happens.
You know what I like?
Yeah, Jester does great basketball content.
He's taking this very seriously. He's getting the player perspectives, the whole nine. I like the content.
Chris as well. I don't know. Hassan had such a dominant performance, and Chris almost didn't make it here.
Yeah, if anybody can back down Chris, it will be Hassan, I would say. He's strong.
Bro, he got the IT band knee bands. Oh, he got the big man knee bands.
The bank 3. He's already doing better than he predicted he would.
Give me another one.
I thought it was gonna be a skunk
Top.
at this point.
Shot.
Another bank! No way!
Two banks.
No way he banked it in again!
No, that's not the craziest thing.
Can't leave Hassan Obo at the top. He's actually got most of his points off the check. No way.
They look good.
If he hit that one, my goodness.
One dribble pull up.
Just wait.
one dribble
He
pull.
does a one dribble pull. Doesn't work.
What's going on, bud?
Are you still streaming?
Yeah. We were just watching something. What are you doing? Yeah. And we're maybe back. Hassan hoops like an old man, so do I.
Oh my God! The crowd is stunned. We're all stunned.
Oh, this guy right here. I see this guy playing in the one-on-one stuff all the time too.
Yeah, he's a demon.
Yeah, but he's like a D1 player or something. What's his name?
Yeah, he was actually, I think, at Friga. So he was actually,
Friga, yeah, Friga.
I think he was D3,
Okay.
but he's much better as a player now than he was in college.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because he like never stopped playing. I think in COVID he started popping off. He is one of the best players I've played against.
We need to expand our roster of creators, figure out how to independent creators. So is this.
Three banks, 8-0. What happened to this man after this? Like, this was like a long drawn out.
So Chris went from this point on into a training arc that other people have informed me is so insane. That he went back to his roots, like he did like a Naruto style training arc. He's like he's doing logo threes, he's shooting like half court shots, making them at like creator games that they've been doing. And he's been demanding a rematch nonstop.
And you're not
since
giving
then.
that.
But I can't because I keep getting injured. I keep getting fatter and fatter. I haven't like played it all, so I feel like it's not going to be like a good enough game for him. But my point is, he literally since that like a couple months after that,
That's crazy.
he up and was like, "Yo, when are we playing again? When are we playing again?" We almost had one. We almost had a rematch, and then but I was traveling too much. So I've just been ducking him. And now he is just insanely good.
Okay, which way should I say? No, don't duck. Look into the camera. No reason.
No.
You had your chance. No. You had your chance.
I love Chris. He's the man.
I'm sure he's a great guy. But you gotta ask yourself this question. What good does it do for you to go out now and get that bust? You respect to him? Well, just you doing it right now. You're admitting that if y'all played, he'll probably bust your ass. But what's the point of doing it?
He's such a sweetheart. I will one day when I'm confident.
This is hilarious.
I will one day. You waited too long for the rematch. This shit's gonna be like Tyson versus Paul.
Yeah.
I don't know who Paul is in this situation.
Well, you're definitely Jay Paul in this situation.
but Paul won.
He's definitely Jay Paul in this situation.
So.
No,
He's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart. He's
also, let's be real. So, all right, what were the rules? Was this 3 dribbles? Was this like was that any? So this was
No,
okay.
unlimited.
So unlimited. So he chose to play a perimeter game that allowed you to kind of because he could have like took a couple dribbles.
And I was putting up a lot of 3 points even in the past game, and even when I was like warming up. So he did undermine my outside game.
How far did you go in the tournament?
After this, I don't forget what point I got to, but I played against the guy who got second place after this, and I of course I played against J-Dub and he cooked me.
Hey, well, let's see if you get that 10K.
Yeah, see after this.
Oh, that's a shot.
Goodness.
Oh, you was tired too.
Chris,
You was on the same day?
don't feel bad.
Come on, man. It's just like,
Get up, my man.
it's not making me feel better.
Ah,
Yeah,
J-Dub starts off
He looked
2-0.
like 6'6", 6'7".
Oh wow! But I was like, I got my hand on him, like, and he's letting me. I guess he wasn't dropping.
How do you feel right now?
That is tough, bro.
Chris, stop.
And then also,
gotta hit one.
this is
Just hit
coming
one,
off of
please.
upset.
Yeah.
So coming off of an upset.
Another one. Oh,
There it is.
there it is.
That's my shot.
2
Hey,
to
switch
2.
that one. That's insane. He once
You
made
feel like
1,000
these dudes are
threes.
taking you lightly.
One
Oh,
straight.
back to back. No, he doesn't.
If that went back to back, I could have won there too. I could have won there as well. That's crazy.
What is going on, man? I'm just saying, a lot of these guys, what's all these notifications?
For new creators, we need to offer services that. Okay, let's recap. Okay. So the TribeChief channel should be owned by Tribe Lab Network LLC. Sets the tone for future CEOs that our work goes towards the network as a whole, not for ourselves first. That might be different. That is different than what we will ask for Warriors, but our channel will be owned by the Chief channel will be owned by the network because, it just sets the tones for how we run things. Tribe Vibe Network, what we learned in 2025 is that we can average 1,000 views a day with a model of streams to videos to shorts, and leveraging AI. AI to do so, we can run and operate a website that can help form the community. It is theoretically possible so that I can work full time for Tribe by Network in 26. We will be speaking 2026 at Black Tech Week, and we can hold weekly executive meetings. What's in motion? The LLC, having 4 streams a week, content brainstorming for Tribe Nights and Vibe Checks, economic model for featured creators, database, analytical page, and tribe cards. What do we need? We need to launch and build a database that can store the analytics from all creators and network. Once the database can store all needed tracking info, we can start a hard launch of content in the Q1 push. And what that will look like is streaming 5 nights a week, dropping 7 YouTube videos a week, and dropping 5 shorts a day. We want to be hitting those numbers going into Q2. We need a branding session that allows the public and potential members to understand Tribe Vibe Network more intuitively, and I believe that will come from the development of the actual digital pipeline and digital infrastructure that show the analytics and do those types of things. It's kind of hard to explain because it's so theoretical now, but I think once we have like the infrastructure built, you can actually see it as it's being explained, and that'll make more sense. Especially since it's kind of like I don't know, I'm having a hard time, I guess. Sometimes I feel like people are hearing me, but they don't understand what I'm saying sometimes. And I'm hoping that digital infrastructure showing it to them will help everybody understand and help me understand how to explain it. Like, I'm not like blaming the audience. I just think sometimes I have a hard time explaining it and staying on structure and like finding my rhythm with it, which is totally fine. And then the other part, so building the infrastructure, but then also firming up what it means for to be a creator on the network. Like, what's that creator network relationship look like? And what I think it is to be a tribe warrior, you just let us rebroadcast and edit your footage without hitting us with copyright, essentially, so that we can like rebroadcast your streams and put them on our 24/7 streaming service. And then once it's on our streaming service, we can give it to our editors and start putting it in packaging it into shorts and other like YouTube videos. For example, like, we could, if we had an editor here and we were using like Hassan Piker and then like someone like Papa Gut, if both those people were on Tribe Vibe Network and like, were full on like Tribe Warriors, understood what we had, they were cool with me using their content and return their communities and them get a split of the revenue coming in based off the engagement they generate. If we all were agreeing with that, we could have editors that put together similar things that Hassan and Papa Gut are saying. You know what I mean? So like one video can contain both of their points and like not even just them, but even like me having my perspective, but like the Epstein files or something getting dropped or how ridiculous something is. You could hear multiple people just saying how crazy this one topic is, so that all of our voices can like come together in like a chant, you know what I'm saying? And kind of come together so that, when those editors make those videos, it has like a little bit more staying power because it's a bunch of us who have different perspectives and don't agree on everything, but when we do agree and we're all calling out the same injustice, you can hear it repetitively from different perspectives. I think that'll help. You take that and you let an editor work with it, and you massage it and you find the right subject matters and the right personalities that go into that kind of formula, and I think that can like really start to pierce the mainstream a little bit and help bring people onto, the data economic vibe, the vibe of just like the shit's going on right now. We need to create a new infrastructure, economic, political, cultural. We just need a new infrastructure. We can't rely on what was built from the 1950s and was destroyed by, the baby boomers and Gen X. We really need to move on and make something new. And I think like, you just getting people to point out how messed up things are, and just again like that chant, there's something to that. A bunch of different people that some of you may respect, some that you don't. It doesn't matter. Maybe you respect everybody a little bit because it's probably better. Especially once you can start realizing people are just putting their best and putting proper intention behind things that deserve respect. You start hearing these people, all of us, say the same thing. I think we could start piercing the mainstream, but just pierce psychology really of like the sheep of the mainstream. So That's where we're at for that. And then we need to expand our rosters of creators and figure out how independent creators and the network coexist. Well, like I said, I think creators and Tribe Warriors just need to let us use their content to make more content. And, really, because like what I care about is not necessarily the content. Yes, we're in the content ecosystem and economy start, but really I'm just like trying to hone and enhance people's vibes. But for new creators, we need to offer services that streamline and make it more sustainable for people to start out. See, I don't understand why it does that. The fuck? Well, that's just annoying. What the fuck? Did that break my keyboard? What happened? I think I broke my keyboard, guys. I'm so upset. I'm not sure what just happened. Fuck. Ah, son of a gun. Well, it's kicked back in. Oh, I'm so upset. Alright, let's listen to this while I'm trying to fix this. Sorry, I'm about to be done anyway, I guess.
People coming over later for Christmas Eve, so I just wanted to see if there was anything anything that was serious, family text messages, but it's fine.
So, you having? I saw that you having the whole family coming over there.
Yeah. Don't let Van lie to you. He streams all the time on his show Tailgate. I set up his shit.
Who's that?
I don't know. This person who's a 58-month subscriber named Mawala.
I have no idea who that is. Tailgate is a streaming show. We stream on Saturday, but the streaming world is not anything that I know about. But that's like I don't count. Does YouTube live count as streaming? We're doing a live show on the stream.
Yeah.
I guess that counts. But as far as the streaming world of, yo, W's in the chat, yo, Subo, give me a dono, and all of that stuff, I don't know that much about that. I just see other people.
All right, so now that we saw my highlights, let's see one of yours.
What is this? Oh shit.
You hear about?
This was like, I remember this. I remember this because this was I think it was like, and you were one of the first in mainstream media to just like straight up be like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, to Kanye, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was also
directly.
early on in his whole thing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now-
He hadn't like arrived at his final form yet,
Right.
and he was doing the like I'm MAGA thing where like he was.
Well, remember he had a moment at a concert somewhere where he talked about the fact that he loved President Trump and he did all of that stuff. But like, I was in the office one time. Harvey called me over to his desk and he shows me that he had gone out to Calabasas and met with Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why? And so then I came to work this morning a little while after that, and I get to work, and when I'm coming in, Harvey goes, Kanye West is coming here today. I was like, no, bullshit, no, hell no, why would Kanye? Like, why would Kanye West come to TMZ? And legitimately, 20 minutes later, he shows up with Candace Owens.
Yep. I was about to say Candace Owens was there as well.
Slavery for 400 years. For 400 years, that sounds like a choice.
Shit.
Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all?
I think
say
what
something.
you're doing right now is actually the absence of thought. And the reason why I feel like that is because Kanye, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to believe whatever you want. But there is fact and real world, real life consequence behind everything that you just said. While you are making music and being an artist and living the life that you've earned by being a genius, the rest of us in society have to deal with these threats to our lives. We have to deal with the marginalization that has come from the 400 years of slavery that you said for our people was a choice. Frankly, I'm disappointed, I'm appalled, and brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something, to me, that's not real.
Bro, look how much weight I've gained. What the hell is going on?
Wait, what? No, you. What are you talking about?
But look, this was crazy shit. By the way, this is cut up. There's other stuff in there that Kanye said that day that TMZ took out.
Wait, I think they leaked it later, right? Or
They
did
tried to leak it later.
I'm pretty sure because
Kanye went on a Hitler thing here.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw this.
But that got cut out.
So I'm pretty sure I saw that, or maybe heard about it because I had friends that were working at TMZ, including your former producer. I think I told you this.
Yeah.
And what's really, the full length version is right here. What's really interesting about that is that I have a little bit of insider information on this because like he was doing the Hitler stuff with Candace Owens far before it became known publicly that he was doing like he was doing the Hitler pivot.
Oh, he was at the office.
Yeah.
And this is what happened. So let me tell you exactly what was said. So
I think the first time I heard about it was when he went to Africa, I think, and it was like with Big Sean.
So he says before this, so he was up there going crazy for a long time. He goes, I love him. He goes, I love everyone. Then he goes, I love everyone. Then he goes, I love him.
Guys, I'm about to stop this stream.